Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a story that's part sci-fi, part mystery, and all adventure. It's about a kid, just an ordinary, maybe a little down in his luck schoolboy, whose life gets turned completely upside down, and it all starts with something you'd never expect. A school bag. Picture this, you're a kid named Leo. Life isn't exactly glamorous. Money is tight, school is a drag, and you mostly try to fly under the radar. One afternoon, while rummaging through a dusty old thrift store, you find it, a weathered leather school bag. It looks ancient, with strange symbols etched into the buckle. It feels different. You buy it for a few coins, thinking it's just a cool vintage find. Little do you know, you've just purchased a one-way ticket through time. The next morning, Leo gets ready for school. He slings the new bag over his shoulder and unzips it to put his books inside. But the moment the zipper slides open, the world dissolves into a dizzying vortex of light and color. It feels like being pulled through a straw at 1,000,000 miles an hour. When he finally lands, he's not in his bedroom anymore. He's standing on a cobblestone street, surrounded by people in old-fashioned clothes and horse-drawn carriages. The air smells of coal smoke and roasted chestnuts. He's traveled back to the Victorian era. Freaked out, he quickly zips the bag shut, and just as suddenly, he's back in his room, heart pounding. Was it a dream? He cautiously opens the bag again. Whoosh! This time, he finds himself in a gleaming, futuristic city with flying cars zipping between towering skyscrapers. Neon signs flash in languages he doesn't recognize. He learns quickly. Opening the bag pulls him into a random timeline, past or future. Zipping it closed brings him back. This isn't just a bag, it's a time machine. At first, it's the ultimate adventure. He witnesses ancient Roman gladiators, chats with flappers in the roaring 20s, and even sees what humanity looks like in the 25th century. But he starts to notice something strange. In every era he visits, he finds a small, seemingly insignificant object. A tarnished silver locket from the 1940s, a peculiar, gear-shaped coin from a steampunk version of the 1880s, a data chip from the year 2250 containing a fragmented star map. Leo realizes these aren't random souvenirs, they're clues. Each object seems to connect to the next, like pieces of an enormous, time-spanning puzzle. He starts a journal, documenting every trip, every object, trying to piece together the mystery. What is this bag, and where did it come from? The symbols on the buckle begin to make more sense as he gathers more clues. They seem to be part of a larger cipher, but he's not the only one interested in his travels. One day, back in his own time, he feels a chill run down his spine, the feeling of being watched. He catches a glimpse of a figure in the shadows, a tall man, wearing a strange, porcelain mask that conceals his entire face. From that moment on, the masked man is always there, a phantom haunting his steps. The chase begins. Whenever Leo travels, the masked man isn't far behind. In a medieval castle, he has to outrun him through torchlit corridors. In a neon-drenched cyberpunk alleyway, he barely escapes a high-tech pursuit. The man is relentless, his sole objective clear. He wants the bag, and he will stop at nothing to get it. The masked figure seems to be able to track the bag's temporal signature, appearing moments after Leo arrives in a new time period. The trips are no longer just for adventure. They're a desperate flight for survival. Driven by the need to understand why he's being hunted, Leo focuses on the clues. The locket he found contains a faded photograph of a man and a woman he doesn't recognize. The gear-shaped coin fits perfectly into a slot on an old family music box he'd forgotten about. When he turns it, the box doesn't play a tune. Instead, it projects a faint, holographic image of his great-grandfather, a brilliant but disgraced inventor who vanished under mysterious circumstances. The truth starts to unravel. The bag wasn't a random find, it was his family's legacy. His great-grandfather was the one who built it, a pioneer in temporal mechanics. The symbols on the bag are part of his family crest. The bag was meant to find its way to him, a rightful heir. The clues he's been collecting aren't just random objects. They're keys to unlocking his great-grandfather's hidden workshop, a place that exists outside of normal time and space. As he gets closer to solving the puzzle, the masked man's attacks become more desperate. During one close call, Leo manages to knock the mask off his pursuer. He's shocked to see the face underneath. It's a much older, scarred and bitter version of himself, a future Leo. This future version of himself explains everything. He reveals that their great-grandfather didn't just build the bag, he got lost in time because of it. He discovered a terrible paradox. Every time the bag is used, it rips a tiny thread from the user's own timeline. The more you travel, the weaker your own present becomes. Your relationships, your memories, your very existence begins to fray and fade. Future Leo is a man who has lost everything. His family, his friends, his entire life was erased because he couldn't stop using the bag. He became a temporal phantom, chasing his younger self through history to try and take the bag away, to prevent him from making the same catastrophic mistake. He's not a villain. He's a tragic hero trying to save himself from his own past. Now, Leo faces an impossible choice. He is on the verge of finding his great-grandfather's workshop, a place that holds unimaginable knowledge and could change the world. But to continue means he will sever the last threads connecting him to his own life. His mother's face, the memory of his friends, the feeling of his own bed, it will all vanish. Just like it did for his future self. He will gain the secrets of time, but lose himself in the process. So what does he do? Does he abandon the quest and destroy the bag, ensuring his own quiet life remains intact but leaving the mystery unsolved and his great-grandfather lost forever? Or does he take that final leap, embracing a lonely existence as a guardian of time, knowing the price is his own present reality? The bag is open, waiting for his decision. The world shimmers, ready to pull him in one last time. What would you choose? That's a wrap on this mind-bending story idea. Let me know in the comments what you think Leo should do. It's a classic head versus heart dilemma with the fate of reality itself at stake. If you enjoyed this journey through time, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.